Here's problem number 14, the frictionless cart. We're given the change in t is 4 seconds, and we're given also the distance function, which is 1 minus cosine pi t. We're trying to find the maximum speed, the time at which the maximum speed is achieved, and the acceleration for the max speed. We know that the velocity function equals the derivative of the distance function, which we have right here. So in order to find the maximum speed, we're going to have to find the velocity function. So taking the derivative of 1 minus cosine pi t, we'll get v equals 10 pi sine pi t. Seeing that we're dealing with speed, we can make this an absolute value, so therefore getting rid of the negative numbers, because speed cannot be negative. So we have v equals 10 pi times the absolute value sine pi t. So we know that the maximum value sine can achieve is 1. So the maximum velocity, or speed, is 10 pi times 1. So the maximum speed is 10 pi. Or if you figure that out, it's 31.42 centimeters per second. That gets rid of our first question. Second one we have to do is find the time of the maximum speed. In order to do this, we know that the absolute value of sine x equals 1 at pi over 2, 3 pi over 2, 5 pi over 2, 7 pi over 2, and etc. But we know that the maximum t value is 4, so we can't go anywhere over that. So we have the absolute value of sine pi t equals 1. So we can therefore determine that t would equal, the maximum speed would be reached at t equals 0.5 seconds, t equals 1.5 seconds, t equals 2.5 seconds, and t equals 3.5 seconds. Again, we can't go any higher than that because the maximum value of t is 4. Alright, now we need to find the acceleration when max speed is achieved. So we have our velocity function, and as we know up here, the acceleration equals the derivative of the velocity function, or the second derivative of the distance function. So we're going to take the derivative of our velocity function right here. So the derivative of 10 pi sine pi t is 10 pi squared, absolute value cosine pi t. Alright, so we're going to take one of the numbers that we got up earlier, so we're going to just take 0.5 seconds. We're going to plug that in for t in order to find the acceleration at one of the max speed times. So cosine pi times 1/2, that's cosine pi over 2. And we know cosine pi over 2 equals 0. So we get a equals 10 pi squared times 0, which equals 0. So we have a equals 0 centimeters per second squared at t equals 0.5 seconds. And that's your answer. Alright, thank you.